Alright, we're moving on with the ABC murders.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Donald is here. Let's go see what he wants. Maybe we should just observe him real quick here. It might make him mad. But let's see what's going on with him. How do we know he's tired? Hercule. Dark circles. Unshaven. Crumpled clothes.
Short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
He's in bad shape. Let's see what he wants.
Mr. Poirot, I don't know why I'm here.
Become impatient with his indecision, accuse him of being guilty, or reassure him about the fact that he will be listened to. What would you guys choose? I think I'm going to reassure him.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Become impatient. Encourage him to continue. Point out that it is not a psychoanalyst's office. Let's encourage him to continue.
And tell me about this dream.
Ah, he's reassured. Okay, so he should be able to tell us something here.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her around the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl.
Oh, he likes her.
But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright, let's interpret Donald's dream. Let me see. The 2 murders were premeditated and were carried out by the same murderer. Donald was very much in love with Betty. Donald was a violent man. Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Donald is tired. Donald feels guilty about killing Betty. Donald really likes Megan. Let's try that. Ooh. Donald is starting to have feelings for Megan. And he feels guilty for abandoning
Mr. Fraser,
Betty.
I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancée? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
He likes trains.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Grey to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Remind her that she did not see anybody on the day of the murder. Accuse her of having lied. Accuse her of being the killer's accomplice. Well, in the last installment, we learned that there was someone who came to Sir Carmichael's house when Thora Grey said there wasn't anybody that came. So let's just remind her that she said that.
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can
A
you describe him
stocking
to me?
salesman.
Medium size. Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
Indicate that she lied about leaving Churston. Point out that her departure is suspicious. Ask whether she resigned of her own free will. Let's try that one.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
Ask if she will collect the objects. Say that the objects presented a risk. Ask if she will return to Churston. Let's ask if she'll return.
Are you planning on returning to Churston?
Who knows what the future holds?
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
So their relationship was as father and daughter. Nothing more.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her.
Oh.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
We're going to answer some unresolved questions. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Why don't we start with there? Sir Carmichael had offered Thora a brooch. Maybe. Thora likes Franklin. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Put that one there just in case. Nope. Thora is a seductress. Sir Carmichael found Thora charming. Nope. Yep, there we go. Thora wanted to be married and certainly would have succeeded in doing so.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, is there another common point between the murderers? So besides the ABC murder, or besides the ABC guide, is there another one? No objects of value. Mrs. Asher had a stocking box and an account book. The murderer is a seducer. Bexhill's a very popular seaside resort. So I think maybe the salesman might have something to do with it, because, well, unable to describe. Stockings is certainly, I think, the common link in between the murders. There's a box of stockings or a stocking salesman every time. There's a situation where they could buy
It's perfectly
stockings.
clear, Hastings. Perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job.
So now we have a suspect, a clear suspect that we can look for, instead of looking at the people around those who were murdered. Very interesting. We gotta tell Jap.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.